The piece here, bringing you another fun, hopefully interesting Banner Saga. Banner Saga, not Banner. Let's not waste time. Let's just jump into it. I'm really excited to keep playing, so let's go. Let's just jump in. Okay, so let's go. Always check heroes. I always like to check the hero after I finish the stream, when I come back to stream again, because sometimes I forget where we're at. Okay, I gotta get these guys leveled up because they're useless to me, obviously. Do I need level 5 to give this to somebody? Okay, okay, so he has to be level 5. Understandable. Alright, let's get out of here. I gotta start purchasing more items for my characters. I don't do that. I probably should start doing that. I'm thinking about taking Luden out. Yeah, let's take Luden out and swap him for Gris. Because the more Varl we have, the better suited we are for battle, I like to think. Alright, here we go. What do we got going on? I like the placement of them. Let's go. Let's immediately get in there. What does that do? 100% to hit, plus 1 strength, plus 1 break. Alright, that was a quick kill. We're gonna see if Eric can't go and... because we want to take out these long range guys, I can already tell you that. These dudes we want eliminated as quick as possible. Yeah, because let's just surround them. Oh boy. Oh no, don't end turn. What if we attack? If we attack him. Let's attack his shield. and then we'll kill him hopefully next turn. Okay, he did 3 damage. Eric can go ahead and boom. Okay, 3 damage, not bad. Oh, I forgot that does damage to... At least it does 1 to each of them too. Let's see if we can't kill him on this turn. Alright. He's dead? Nice. I wish there was kind of like backstab damage though. That'd be neat, but that's fine. Nice. I'll take that. Let's have him... Let's just have him go back this way. Oh, he's down. Oh, crap. Okay, we're doing alright. Just have him rest, because... Oh boy. Oh boy. It's okay, Eric's sneaking up behind him, hopefully we can... Guess we can do Tempest. He's dead, right? Oh, he deflected. Nice. That's 1 dead. Yeah, he's down. I figured he'd go down eventually. $13. Boom! Destroyed him. Absolutely destroyed. Uh-oh. Damn, we lost. Oh, man. We lost way more guys than I was hoping we'd lose. Okay, we finished the battle, but we got way more injured guys than I was hoping for. You lean on a crumpled wall, watching endless waves of dredge marching below. Satisfied, Hacken? Mogar asks. The vast number of dredge remind you of the Great Wars. I've seen enough, you reply. Let's get out of here. Mogar stands over the bodies of the man and woman. Think the slag came up here for those two? Asks Mogar, waving his bloodied weapon in their direction. The man is dressed in light clothes unfit for travel in the north. The woman wears an ornate but simple robe and shawl. No, but something wrong about this, says Mogar. He pauses and puts his ear to the man's chest. This one's still alive, he says. The girl is not. The clang of metal reaches you from the courtyard below. Muffled by the thick snow, you curse. Quick, back down. Bring the live one. You skip stairs as you descend, shouting orders to the varl below. God damn. That sucks, but I didn't want to fight him. What's going on? I had one eye on the fight. Next time I looked down, dredge was swarming into the courtyard. Can't tell how many more are waiting out there, but it's a lot. If we're getting back across the bridge, it'll be a fight. Any options? Not really. Unless you want to wade into the valley, we're going to have to leave the same way we came in. Hacken, I think you should look at this. Nearby, the man had been bundled and laid near a short wall protected from the wind. I think this man is a mender. That raises more questions than it answers. What of it? The Spellweavers and Ridgehorn? Why? Maybe they know something about what's happening. If he's going to tell us anything, we need to get out of here alive. Each day we wait here, the dredge are going to pile up. How many will there be tomorrow? Double? What about the next day? Look, it's your call, Hacken, but we can't cut and run on this one. There's one way out. If Varl fall, if anyone falls fighting here, they'll be left behind. Okay. Yeah, we gotta rest. We lost a few guys. Alright, we'll set up a watch, says Mulger. Who knows what the dredge will do in the meantime. Might try to starve us out or wear us down. Might try to hide their numbers. What do you want to do? Will do, he says. When you're ready to leave, give the word. Until then, I'll see to it that everyone is fighting condition before we make our escape. Let's see how badly our heroes are looking before we move on. So we need 3 days. Oh boy. Yeah, we need a bunch of time to rest, unfortunately. We got plenty of food. Okay, let me see now. I think everyone's ready to go. Yep, everyone is well rested. Alright. Let's get out of here and see what the dredge have in store for us. Here we go. We're ready. What's our approach? A line of shield bringers, we might be able to force their way over the narrow pass and put us in much better position. Could be a safe option, but it depends on how exactly many are out there. We're doing this. The shield bringers gather at the front of the group and push forward through bashing maces and exploding shrapnel. With a few casualties, the caravan has crossed the land bridge. Now it just remains to fight your way out. As Mulgar predicted, they surround you from every direction, and you start cracking heads as soon as the shields give way to the crush of enemies pushing past. Oh boy. Let's do it. Okay, this is certainly an interesting formation. We got a bunch of, oh boy. That's fine. Oh, what am I doing? Let's start by... It's one down. Oh, one left. That's okay. We're already doing a little damage to him. Let's go attack. Let's attack. Humans are so weak, it's fucking annoying, honestly. But, what are you gonna do? Let's move forward. Let's take out these, what's it called? These rock throwers or whatever the hell they are. Yeah, because they attack in weird directions. Here comes this big stupid bastard. This guy's dead at least. And we got a promotion. Let's kill him. Nice. Let's move up. I prefer him to attack, I'm not doing exactly what I want him to do. Wow, 9 fucking damage. Jesus Christ, dude. That's bullshit. dead. That makes me happy. Let's move in and see if we can't surround these guys. Damage. Holy jeez. I think I can do... Let's kill him then. Nice. Yeah, I think they're a little squirming now. They're a little concerned now that we're coming up on them like this. Boom. We're gonna kill another one soon, hopefully. We're doing alright. And that was a nice little deflection. Let's attack, we might as well. Let's do some more armor damage while we're here. Oh, that's two we lost. That's okay. Is he resting over there? I wonder what he's doing. Doesn't matter, we're gonna kill this guy real quick. Okay, and then we'll just... take his armor down a little more. Damn, 8 damage, huh? Let's finish him up with hacking. And for fun, we'll do 12 damage. What else is there? What else is there? Oh, I didn't even notice that asshole up there. Oh, shit. Where is he hiding? That's not a big deal. We'll fuck him up when he comes down. I like how we're surrounding him. One armor. Yeah. Hey. Eric got 2 kills, I think. Nice. We lost 2 guys, they got hurt, but... With the first wave of dredge out of the picture, you stop and take stock of the battlefield. First wave? That's no good. Your warriors are doing well as you could hope. Fortunately, there are enough of them to pull it off. The dredge are furious but falling quickly. You think you could safely outdistance them at this point. Let's get out of here, dude. You take stock of this virus. It hurts to think of how many you lost to get this far, with nothing but an unconscious Mender to show for it. You hope it was worth it. Yeah, let's get out of here. I don't want to mess with them anymore. Alright. Now we're on the move. Okay, here we go. Hacken, join me a moment. There's something I thought you'd want to see. It is a welcome party from Grofheim, bearing mead. That's about the only thing I want to see. No such luck. The mender from Ridgehorn woke up. He says his name is Eyvind. Sounds like a mender name. How is he? Not well. Where are we? A day or two from Grofheim. We found you at the Tower of Ridgehorn. What were you doing there? Grofheim. No. No, that's the wrong way. Juno. Where is she? Where's the woman who was with me? She didn't make it, my friend. We only brought the living with us. No, we have to go back. I don't think so. We barely made it out 2 weeks ago. Do you know why the Dredge were crawling all over Ridgehorn? Dredge? We have to go back. It's a damn graveyard, boy. I'm sorry, Ivan. The girl was dead when we got there. What we have to do is tell Jorender what's happening and prepare for a bloody war. So if you... She is dead. I couldn't save her. I couldn't save her. Avon suddenly looks spent. He slips to the ground in the emotion for some Varl to help him onto the cart. Not what I'd hoped to hear. Not sure what I was hoping. Come on, Ubin. Sooner we get to Grofheim, the better. Yeah, let's get to a city. We need to get to a city. It's starting to get a little scary out here.
Dread grips me as we approach Grofheim. None of us expected to see a city unscathed. But what we find steals the very breath from my lungs.
Alright. What did I tell you, Rook? The man has a crazed look about him. He stands, axe pointing in your direction, on the other side of a dozen men. Ekel, you son of a bitch! Remember what I said? Think carefully about what you want. I don't remember... What the hell did he say? I don't remember what he... That's what I get for playing the game a few days ago. Humans are weak, so I'm not really concerned. Move. Swap. View. Let's promote her. Alright. I like that lineup. Let's go in and see what's going on. A lot of archers in this lineup. I want to move Ivor or Oddleaf. Oops. Oops. Damn it. I want to move her closer. Alright. get rid of them. Let's get rid of these archers as soon as we can. Okay, so far so good. He's almost dead, damn it. It's okay. Okay. Let's go with, oh man. Ivor's gonna absolutely destroy her. Yeah, that wasn't very hard. Rook took a lot more damage than I wanted him to. Okay. Wow. What's his name is weak as shit. Jesus Christ. I didn't expect him to fall so easily. I don't know if it's Mogan or Dogan or Dagon. Yeah, he's down. That's... Too bad Rook went down. Rook's so annoying with that. Actually, all the humans are. Boom. It's another one down. I think... Nope, still alive, huh? Ivor doesn't move very far, which sucks. Oh, I lost a guy. Okay, so I did lose both of them. God, we need more Varl. These dudes ain't cutting it. I mean, look how long it takes Ivor to get there. Christ, dude. I gotta get his will up. Okay, that's one more down. I feel like that was the harder of the two. Okay. I think that's it for this fight. We only lost 3 guys? Oh, not only. I didn't want to lose any guys, but we lost 3 guys. That sucks. Oh boy. As much as I hate to admit it, Rook, you're right. We can't stay here. If we're not murdered in our sleep, it's only a matter of time before the Dredge find their way in. There's nobody defending these walls. Where do we go? By now the dredge have already flooded the south, I'm sure. Wormtoe is the only thing that makes sense across the wastes. Dredge won't follow us out there. And I might know someone who can help us. We get to Wormtoe, we find Varl who won't try to kill us, we find safety. Gather everybody up and we'll make a break for it. Okay. Wormtoe doesn't sound very promising, but I guess we have no options at this point. Let's check heroes real quick. Okay. I know we lost it, like I said, a few guys are downed. But we got a few guys who leveled up, so we can probably get some promotions out of them. Like Ivor. I like I think that's it. We'll have to swap eventually. We'll see. We'll have to swap a few guys unless I can rest somewhere. Alright, I think we're good. Let's get the hell out of here if we can. Outside the walls, things are a mess. Dredge are everywhere. Fortunately, they're going around the hill on which Frost Varl sits, heading south, and show little interest in following as you cross into the wastes. You're finally free of Frost Varl, but find yourself facing new problems. You hope to whoever Ivor knows at Wormtoe is willing to help. Okay. To Wormtoe we go. The caravan consists of more clansmen than you ever expected. Accusations of stolen chickens, missing heirlooms, and concerns over daughters' virtues are the sort of things you hear relentlessly. Even fighters complain of spreading too thin to protect everyone. Firewood collection, scouting, gathering of edibles, weapons training, and wagon repairs keep your clansmen busy and usually too tired to complain. The chores slow the caravan, but the resulting peace and productivity feels worth it. Sweet. Circle of birds in the sky, interesting. I wonder what that means. Looks like we made it to another, I think, a godstone. It looks like a campsite. You find a surprising number of people camped out at the godstone. They've been here quite a while, ever since the sun stopped. Apparently they think Radomir, the sun god, has come back, and they're worshipping him despite the bleak environment. They welcome the caravan, mingling and swapping stories with the others while you rest. They have almost nothing of value to trade, but their leader approaches and offers to let you join their tribute. Golden fire, says one, showing you a golden liquid in a silver bowl. He places some on his chest, which almost sounds like it's sizzling, and explains through clenched teeth the gift from the sun god, an oil that burns like the sun and lets them see things clearly. Not surprisingly, you find no takers. You wonder how devoted you'd have to be to going for it yourself. Nobody can really agree on what Radomir looked like, as fond as he was of his own isolation. He never directly contacted humanity. Most think he was a serpent that lived in the sun. It's not uncommon to hear speak of seeing the tail of a great creature slipping through the thin clouds on a sunny day. Rattermeyer was always one of the lucky gods, the kind of people thanked for good weather, healthy livestock, and a good harvest. Despite all that, the biggest mystery has always been how this godstone came to be found at the bottom of a dried out lake. After some rest, you continue on. The sun god worshippers are keen to stay, so you pack your things and return to the road. Okay, back on the road again, guys. I was hoping to stop and rest, but no luck. Yeah, see, everyone else is noticing. Several people have noticed black vultures circling above the caravan, taking advantage of the light snowfall. They pose no threat, but they have a visible impact on the mood of your clansmen. The next time you look back, Oddleaf is firing arrows into the air, which nearly tagged the birds once or twice. Get lost, no dead down here, she shouts to nobody in particular. First person to knock out one gets their wish granted, you announce. Several of the caravan give it a try, including Alette, enjoying the sport and turning around morale. It's no big surprise when one of the Oddleaf's blue-feathered heroes brings down a bird. You know, says Oddleaf, scanning the caravan, a lot of these women, they could do this. You can tell from the look in her eyes she's excited about the idea. I think I'm going to start training them on how to fight, she says. We can always use more fighters, you tell Oddleaf. Oddleaf, not Oddleaf, Oddleaf. If Alette has any proof, you know how to train someone with a bow. You see how it's spelled? There's a spelling error? There's definitely a spelling error. Oddleaf gives you a smile. She heads off to some of the women in the caravan, showing them the vultures she shot down. I was hoping we get some supplies out of that. Damn it. We're running low on supplies, guys. 6 more days worth of supplies. 5 more days. Uh-oh. Oh, we can camp? Oh. I didn't know we can... Oh, Mogan has something to say, I think. Let's see what Mr. Mogan has to say, or Dogan. I don't remember which one is which. Okay, Hogan. Just take it easy for a while. People are noticing. Oh, they've noticed, have they? We're on the edge of dying daily, and you want me to take it easy? God, I should be plowing twice as many fields. You understand? Don't get us thrown out of this caravan, Mogan. It's not just us. It's just not you who suffers. Right, so you get married, have kids, now I'm supposed to settle down too, yeah? What happened to... The 2 brothers clam up as you approach. That's right, I've got a kid to take care of. Cool your head, Mogan. Hogan departs, leaving Mogan looking awkward. Rook, what brings you around? You come running every time you hear yelling? Must be why you look so tired. Look, it's not secret. I like women, Rook. They like me, they like the scar. Feh, forget it. Listen, all this death? Every night half the caravan cries itself to sleep. Pathetic. Come on, Rook, be honest. This is good living. Half the world just tilling soil till they keel over? What kind of life is that? We're lucky. You could go your whole life with no goals, no purpose, nothing to fight against but boredom and hunger. I'm glad for all of this. Interesting. Look at it like this. We're fighting to the death almost every day, yeah? You can curl up in a ball of fear. You can go hide in the woods eating nuts and appreciating leaves or some nonsense. Or you can enjoy the struggle. Know which one I pick. Anyway, just so you know, I'd never go for Alette. Promise you that. or oddly, all yours. Appreciated, Moat. That's funny. Ahead you find what appears to be a good number of peasants surrounded by brigands. One of the armed men looks over his shoulder and says, "Gods be damned, this is all I need. Listen, don't interfere and one of these supply wagons is yours." While remaining silent, the peasants plead to you with their eyes. "Nothing concerning you," he replies, "and before you start telling me otherwise, these are my clansmen, though they could run off with every scrap of food in the village. Now, all I want is to move on, so take your share or don't." You nod and a few of your men take hold of the supply wagon and bring it to the caravan. Other clansmen take a bit of coaxing. They eventually turn their backs to the scene and move on, but in lower spirits. Sorry, we need the supplies, guys. I feel kind of I feel kind of shit, but like we need the supplies. Where's the we need the map. Where are we supposed to get to? I'm not sure. We're in the... Okay. I don't know if that really helps, because they didn't really say besides... Oh, worm toe. Shit. I should have paid attention. While walking, the words of a mother's song reach you. It's soothing, nuanced, and about your current journey. When she finishes, a man begins a tale of his own in verse. The woman quickly responds with another poem. The entire caravan slows to listen to the entertaining competition. Yes. Hey, we're at Wormtoe. It's perfect because the morale is starting to drop real bad. But we made it.
Fittingly, the Varl living here aren't known for welcoming visitors with open arms.
Alright, we're here. The Varl find you before you see them. Not surprising with this many people behind you. With weapons drawn, they demand to know why you're here. But back down when Ivor tells them he's come to see someone named Krumer. Krumer, I like it. Whoa, look at this guy. Well, I'll be damned. Krumer, it's been a long time. Yeah, it has. So what brings Yemgar to Wormtoe with his very own village of humans? Bad news. Dredger coming down from the north. We barely made it this far. That is dire news. Come on, we have food. We'll discuss more in the mead house. I've talked with the warriors here. I'll be honest with you. Half want to go north and find out what happened at Blotzbalker. Some think we should go to Grofheim instead. None of them are happy you're here. What do you think? If I had it my way, I'd stay here and let the dredge come. But you made this a problem, didn't you? We can't feed this many people for long, even if they don't eat much. This is a Varl town. Most of us take care of ourselves. You've got women, children. We can pitch in, make this place livable. It doesn't work like that. These Varl are here to get away from civilization, not make one. It's Krumer's call. It won't be long before the dredge are here too. No, it won't. There's one thing we should do. It's tell Jorindr. I cannot say these names, man. Jorindr, what's going on? Who's Jorindr? Varl King. Well, as close to one as we have. Ivingar. Where'd you find these people? Stay here and rest. Once yours are ready to go, we do. I'm going to see off those who want to head north. But I'll join you to Grofheim. More travel? No. We've already come so far. Stop the pouting, girly. Even if Jornder won't listen to a tired old Var like me, I have a feeling they'll pay attention to your friend Yingvar here. They'll listen to Ivor? Ha! He hasn't told you? Of course he hasn't. Do what you need to, but don't be long. What does that mean? What does that mean? I gotta arrest these guys. Well, we'll be swapping. But I still like what Oddleaf's doing. So let's rest. Let's rest one more day. Let's talk to Krumer one more time. Krumer, can you spare a moment? Mostly no, but I'll try. I never had a moment to thank you for your hospitality. Consider it done then. Respect, young one. After the Second Great War, wasn't much for me left to do, so I started training other Varl to fight. Got tired of that, made a place in Wormtoe. They still come calling, even with no wars to speak of. Seems like that might be changing though, don't it? Ha! I'm not surprised he never told you. I'm just surprised he can stand being around anyone at all. Your friend was one of us, long ago. I mean, the dredge-bashing type. He was called Yingvar then. And if you want to know why he changed his name, best ask him yourself. I'm too old to peddle and gossip. Despite how much, depends on how much you know. They're all armor. Tap them hard enough though, and it'll shatter. Line up a whole row of slag, and they'll explode on each other all the way down. Oh, you get in a big brawl. Half your time is spent setting them up for that. And if you see one bang his axe like a tuning fork, try to kill him quick. Sometimes the slag is called, he won't even show up. I might. Or it could be the most boring brawl you ever met. Depends on how much you like killing your dredge. Ask me again someday. Might tell you about the time we filled the dead yawks with whale teeth. And why. Okay. Oh boy, I don't have any... I'm a little concerned about the lack of supplies. Grofheim's quite a few days out, says Krumer, but if nothing worse than crossing the waste, I imagine. If there's anywhere you might be safe from dredge, it's there. You steer yourself for another long march and half the town of Wormtoe joins you. Plus 20 supplies, okay. Not as much as I was hoping. The flurry of snowfall seems to come out of nowhere and quickly thickens until you're unable to see the man in front of you. You shout out a complete halt, but the screaming winds drown out the sound. Day passes before the blizzard abates, and clansmen start to reappear from the snowdrifts. It quickly becomes apparent that not everybody is where you last saw them, and a quick search of the area is not enough to recover all the missing clansmen. Plenty of volunteers step forward, and you send them in each direction for a predetermined amount of time. The scouts return mostly empty-handed, and family members plead for more time to search. While calling out for missing family and friends, the clansmen trample the snow into a boggy slush. Any chance of finding tracks are soon lost, and the caravan slowly submits to their solemn failure. Uh-oh. Up ahead, a scout shouts, some giant hall, like it's empty. You approach the structure but recognize none of the markings. The wall seems unsteady at best. Finally, sleeping beneath a roof, you overhear. Several flames begin unpacking. Several volunteers search the building with weapons drawn. Just as they're announcing all clear, a Var leans against the support, which gives way, and a third of the structure crumbles. Luckily, no one is injured, but you leave the crumbling building behind. Oh my god, morale is dropping bad. We have to camp. I'm not happy about this morale dropping. We don't have any food left. Oh, fuck. I made a really bad error promoting one of the guys. How far are we from... Where the fuck are we going? I'll remember it when I look at the map, because I don't recall where we're supposed to go. I don't remember, even though I looked at the map. The godstone of Merrick looms into view. Upon it carved the great ocean beast. Jagged stones jut out of the snow like shark fins. It's hard to imagine the North Felling Waste being filled with water at one time, but the godstone stands as a reminder of the vast lake it used to look across. A blessing, shouts one of the men in your caravan, holding up what looks like a silver coin. It's a fish scale, he says, pointing at the rainbow pattern that shows in the sunlight. Soon a curious child has found another hiding in the snow, and then a third is discovered. Perhaps they'll bring us lucky over here, and before long the caravan has become obsessed with gathering the shining scales. When you awake to find people still searching through the snow and shrubs, you call it off. You can't spend another day here, you tell them. Be glad for the luck you found, let's go before it runs out. They fret and moan, but eventually you get them back on the trail. We are running out of food, guys. I am very concerned. We have no more food. Oh god. They start dying, right? What happens now? Olive calls you over, grinning. A row of women holding bows of differing age and experience line up before a row of trees in the distance. They fire, doing an impressive job of hitting the trunks. I think they're ready to fill some dreads with feathers. One woman suds and shot her arrow. She stands perfectly still. The others watch. Just as the wind shifts, she lets go and her arrow flies not into one of the trees, but a snow rabbit that had scurried out from underneath. Dinner, she says, smiling. A group of men from the caravan approaches. Listen, here, says one. Practice all you want. My wife isn't fighting veg. The other men agree in chorus. We don't want to see a battlefield full of dead wives and daughters. The men argue their point, but eventually relent. Thanks, Oddleaf, says Oddleaf. To be honest, it was harder than I expected. But the more people who can hold their own, the better. The women have returned to camp not just as clansmen, but as fighters. You notice most of the Varl pacing while others sleep. Their brief conversations with each other and other clansmen grow shorter and sharper. Go away, roars one Varl at a young girl, asking him too many questions. All the clansmen stop and stare. We could all use a bit of space to stretch, you say to the giant. Why don't you and the other Varl take the lead, set the pace, we'll follow. He looks at you and nods, appreciating the graceful compromise. The giant explains, we live in the north for its space. Endless miles of snow, ice, mountains, fields. Space to be alone. But here there is no time for such things. Understanding slowly trickles through the caravan, relieving some of the tension. God, we are screwed. Where are we trying to reach? I don't remember where we're trying to reach, but it does not look good. Don't let them spread out, shouts the lead Varl as you approach the battleground. Soon you almost find regretting yourself fighting alongside them, facing off against a daunting number of dredge. Okay. Oh boy. We need to definitely get some renown back. Well, this is a certainly an odd formation. The only one I want to change is putting Oddleaf in the corner. Definitely want to bring him closer to us. Oh, that's an interesting ability. I don't move. I thought I moved ahead. Okay, I thought I skipped. Come on, Oddleaf, you gotta have better range than that. Seriously? What garbage is that? Man, this sucks. That's one guy down at least. Okay, that's two down. That makes me happy. Let's knock his shield down a little bit. Useless. Damn it, fast salt. Let's hope the rain of arrows does something. Oh, it hurts my guy? Or no, my guy attacked. God, it's such a useless team right now. It's pissing me off. 8 damage? Are you fucking serious, dude? I didn't do nearly enough. Wasting turns, that's what I'm doing. Dead. That makes me happy. I think what's name's gonna go down. Yep. Figured that would happen. Let's see if we can't get rid of this big fucker. Six damage, you're fucking crazy. Obviously I can't attack now, which sucks. Shit. Dead. Obviously about to get crushed. Oh. Wow, dude, that does so much damage. It's fucking insane. Bye, Oddleaf. Oh, she's still alive. Holy crap. Useless to me. Useless. Why did you attack? Okay, well. Okay, well that's another one down. Oh, bye, Oddleaf. He survived with one life, huh? Okay, he's down as well. Okay, that's another one down. He's probably gonna die, right? I'm assuming he's gonna take out. Yep. Figured that would happen. That was ugly, but we got it. Boy. That was a bad fight. Isn't this a damn curiosity? This is the second time I've been sent to find a Varl who is heading my direction with humans in tow. What are Dredge doing up here? Gods, does nobody know what's going on around here? They leveled Grofheim to the ground. We've been losing ground for days. Jornder is in Eintorf now. They sent me to get Krumer and the rest from Wormtoe when we ran across this bunch of slag. And there's a lot more where they came from. Is this all the Varl you've got, Krumer? What have you been doing? Eating each other? Then you went to Blostbalker. Are you telling me Grofheim is completely gone? And Wagner is dead. Slag on our heels. The Varl you sent off north are probably dead. The world's ending. Come on. This is old news. We're gathering at Eintorf. Einatorf? I don't know. Irontoft? Oh, Irontoft, maybe. That's where we need to go right now. Wait. Faisal takes a moment to look out over the cairn of men, women, and children behind you. Not them. Little one, you have no idea how many slag I've butchered in the last few weeks. I don't get in fights I can't win. That includes men who invite themselves into Irontoft. Damn it, Faisal, who cares about that? What in the depths happened at Grofheim? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, you guys saw that in the background, right? Oh, shit. What is going on? What the fuck is that thing? So we made it to a Varl camp at least. After 3 terrifying days of tremors, you reach the Godstone of Hardborg, just teeming with Varl who want to know what is happening. Others busily man makeshift defenses set up around the Godstone of Hardborg, creator of the Varl. Haterborg. Hold up, pants fast up between long gaps from there. We're going to have a talk. Let's talk, dude. What's up? What's up, brah? You're still standing. Well, most of you. Rest up, then move on. A mountain just sank to the earth, and something is out there. You're just going to send us away? I don't know who you are, but you're not going to Irontoft. There's a couple hundred Varl here who will back that up. Where are we supposed to go? Back the way we came? We're stuck between 2 mountain ranges. In one direction, a few thousand Varl, in the other, an army of dredge and whatever caused that quake. Irontoft is a Varl city. This shouldn't be news to a Varl. Give it a rest, Face Salt. Don't you recognize who you're talking to? Suddenly, surprise flashes across Face Salt's face. The other Varl is starting to come up closer now. You hear a Yiggenvar being whispered between them. I think that must be the person you want to let in Irontoft. The humans come with me. All of them. Face Salt glances between Ivor and Krumer before stalking away, pushing past the mob of curious onlookers. Ivor, who are you? Some other time, Rook. There's gotta be some kind of royalty, right? Some kind of legend. You spend the rest of the day recovering. Varl come in and go in packs, and most of the chatter is about the quake that just sank mountains into the earth, or the dredge that are still in their way. You hear rumors that a massive chasm opened where the earth split. The little you know about Haterborg is that he was disciple of the Loon Mother and learned to create under her guidance. He created a few beasts but soon became bored with simple animals and began combining man and beast, ending up with Varl. That's the myth anyway. One thing is certain, each Varl alive today was created by Haterborg, now the god is dead. The Varl here now are the last ones that will ever exist. A profound sadness washes over you. Krumer is already here. It is good to pay respects, he says, and you both stand there in silence. Give this to Yiggenvar, he says, turning to leave. It was once his, and that stubborn ass refuses to take it back. Krumer hands you a massive, studded belt. Suddenly there's a lot of activity. Word comes from below to retreat to the next village over, and you soon see why. A black shadow swooping down the valley from the direction of Grofheim, where the quake, or whatever caused it, has obliterated the mountainside. On closer inspection, it is a veritable ocean of dredge, more than you ever imagined possible. In their midst is a towering giant of dredge, blood red from head to toe. You gather your things in short order and join a good many Varl, leaving the Godstone behind. A large trail of blood leads to a clearing where you find a large wounded Varl. He is gnawing on his shield, swearing at no one in particular, and occasionally slamming his cudgel on the ground. If not for the heavy bleeding, you leave this one alone with a second thought. Two women cautiously step towards Zion with a few pulses. One gently locates the bleeding wound of Varl's eye, swatting and slams it to the ground. He manages to kill the other healer with his weapon before your warriors cut him down. The others say nothing as you wordlessly return to the caravan. Fuck. That sucks. I tried to be... Blah. That was a waste. Ivor tells you, we can't stay here long. It will take 3 straight days to cross Burra Pass, so stock up. There's no stopping once we leave. He takes off to speak with the other Varl about setting up defenses. Dad, says Alette, appearing at your side. I liked old Ivor. Somewhere in the back of your mind you feel the same way. You focus on preparation instead, realizing that you may be one of the first humans about to set foot in Iron Toft. Let's go. I gotta give Ivor that belt. View. I don't have the. I only have 10. Renown, and I need to spend it on food. We need to rest. I don't care, we gotta rest. Let me check how the heroes look, because I want the guys to be well rested. And I'm sure we'll be fighting something stupid soon. One more, right? Because Ivor is hurt. Okay. Let's well, that's stupid that we okay, let's get the hell out of here. I got enough food. I lost a few guys unfortunately, but
We approach a city that only Varl have seen and cross a bridge that only Varl could build. Let us hope that we are the only unwelcome visitors to pass.
I bought all that damn food and we're literally right there. God damn it. Okay. All these warriors. Another great war is upon us. It is the 3rd time I've seen such a thing. There are far fewer of us now than there once was. Krumer heads up the stairs to the Great Hall and returns shortly after speaking to some Varl. What did they tell you? By all accounts, the Dredge are coming here. Looks like they plan to end Varl for good this time. This place will become a killing field soon. They say the Prince of Men is here. They've got a Mender, too. Prince Ludin is here? From Arborang? And in any case, we'll be given the audience today. Remember the last time you were here, Yngvar? It's Ivor. Yeah, I remember it. What now? We find somewhere to rest. I recommend you keeping your people out of trouble while you're here, Rook. In fact, keep them invisible. Jornder won't be happy you're here. Oh god. Look at all these freaking Varl, dude. That's insane. I don't have anything to spend at the market. I mean, I don't really have anything to do, right? Let's go to this thing. As you settle in, you receive word to come to the Great Hall the next morning. I would suggest not speaking unless addressed, and even then keep it short. In your dreams at night you see Varl Kings fighting with Dredgelords. An ominous feeling lingers as you prepare to enter the Great Hall. Uh-oh. Here we go. Entering the Great Hall. What's gonna happen? It's weird there's no spoken dialogue, and the text goes too fast to really read it all. Yngvar among us again? Is this what the end of the world looks like? Jornder steps down from his throne to get a closer look. In the light you spy deep wounds on Varl King. It was my last option. You look like death, Jornder. The Sunder came through Grofheim. All of them, or we would still be there. A few thousand Varl remain. Bellower has been following us since Grofheim. This is what he does. What will you do? Remain. There is no better place for us than here. We make our stand in Irontoft. Even if Irontoft falls, the Varl won't be wiped out. Hacken is taking our best warriors to Arborang, as we are discussing. I'm not going, Jornder. We're needed here. This is not a debate. A messenger bursts through the doors, cutting the tension. He says a stone singer has been cutting a path across the bridge. Gods, can we not even have a moment's respite? They should not be here already. A stone singer is with them? Let me bring down the bridge as I said. It will buy us. I said the bridge stands, Mender. I say it again to you and the Prince of Men and the whole Mender Council were they here. I will not say it again. How can you go to Arborang? Ivan, do not even touch that bridge. Am I understood? You are. Then I'll confront the singer myself. Oh my god. Hey Nadine, welcome back. It's good to see you. A mender walks past great companies of Varl on the way to the bridge. A tall, thin creature stands there, two black spears over its shoulders. Ringed by Dredge, the Varl back away in fear. Ivan stops before the stilt-legged figure. Suddenly, Ivor is beside you. You expect Ivor to refuse, but instead he locks eyes with you. Listen to me, Rook, he says. You will probably die here, and so will everyone else who steps on that bridge. Look at your daughter. Are you prepared for that? I won't stop you, says Ivor. Fight like it's your last. You're not sure what to expect, but you draw your axe and soon find yourself standing behind Ivan on the bridge, wondering if you made the right decision. Uh-oh. This is going to be a little scary. I wish I had a few more Varl, but I'll work with what I have. This is gonna be a little scary because I wonder what the Stone Singer is. That doesn't sound like a very pleasant enemy. Also, welcome to all the new viewers who've stopped by. Thanks for checking out the stream, and I hope you enjoy my semi-competent. Okay, I'm just gonna let's move him here. We'll keep the Mender. Oops. We'll keep the Mender there. All right. We're just gonna rest. A lot of big dudes here. Once they start attacking, we'll run in. Okay. Oops. What does he do? Abilities. Allies armor equal to half of Mender's current willpower. Oh, okay. What's arc lightning do? Of course, I'm out of range. Okay. Well, that'll be good to know. Apparently electrocutes people. Let's move just here. Moving away, that's interesting. Oh, +3 uh-oh. The Stone Singer has got to go. I don't like the fact that it's gonna will this put me in range to do some damage? Oh boy. Oh, you're fucked, buddy. Did it die? Oh, damn it. I was hoping to do some damage. Only did 4? That's kind of shit. Yeah, we gotta kill the Stone Singer. Okay. Okay, that's another one down. Okay, I gotta get his shield back up. So let's do a little impale. Boy, 9 damage. Holy fuck, dude. That's insane. Gotta do some more damage to him. We gotta go in there and kick his ass. Hold on. Let me look at. Hey, it's another one down. Hey, that's another one down. We almost killed another one. Oh my god. You're fucked now, bud. You better run. Nice. We only lost one guy. That's a beautiful fight right there. Yeah, Nadine, it's a strategy game. Oh boy, okay. The Stone Singer falls hard. A howl like a hurricane sweeps across the bridge. The dredge part like a black sea. From their depths steps a crimson behemoth, and a wave of sheer terror hits you like you've never felt before. Bellower. Get the mender out of your Ivor hisses, and run. Your legs move, almost with the will of their own, though you can't pull yourself away from watching what happens next. Oh shit. Sunder, face me, screams an uncertain Ivan, stepping back into the bridge, raising his staff high. Even from here you can see his arm trembling. You feel practically frozen in place watching. God, he's gonna kick all of our asses, isn't he? Just go through and kick every one of our asses. Uh-oh. Giant serpent thing. Ivan recoils in terror from the massive serpent that has appeared in the distance, and even Bellower backs away, and leaning in close to inspect the two armies, flicks its great tongue and it indifferently lurches over the mountainside and out of sight. The dredge are in not of confusion. Some cower, others crouch in what looks like worship. Hacken shouts orders above the din. We're all rush forward, bowling over surprised dredge, gaining ground. Bellower has receded back into the horde. Jornder watches from atop the stairs. Hurry, says Ivan, suddenly pulling at your arm, snapping you out of the moment. You rush to Ivor laying on the ground amidst fighting, still breathing despite a missing arm, and drag him back into the city. Holy shit. It's going down, dudes. Okay, can you save? Yes, probably. Give me silence. Nearly 3 hours pass silently as Ivan plies his trade. Flesh slowly forms and closes across Ivor's torn frame. This is as much as I can do. He should make it. Thank you. The mender looks exhausted, leaning heavily against the bed. When was the last time you slept? A couple days ago? I'm okay. Just need to sit. Before you can catch him, the mender crumbles to the floor. Your sight swims if underwater. Memories fly away like startled ravens before you can capture them. With great effort, you remember who you are. Juno. You also realize that a monumental serpent is speaking to you now. Your last certainty was that you died some time ago, and that is about to happen again. Whoa, this is a really cool scene. Frustrating. You are slow to understand a serpent. It speaks in a language that recalls very ancient memories of words you learned long ago. If you are not going to die, I suppose you must speak instead. Who are you? You are a Juno? It means nothing to me. Maybe I've asked the wrong question. What are you? What is your purpose? Do you ask the hammer what the blacksmith is making? This conversation becomes more meaningless by the word. What do your prophecies say? The gods gave you prophecy, fate, destiny. Is there no child among to slay me with a magic sword? Are there no stars in the sky foretelling this disaster? Do you truly not know? Dead? How is that? Are you a god? No. The gods are silent, and before me stands one who knows not what they have done. Listen carefully now, for I will give you a prophecy. I am the end. Do you understand? This world and this tapestry I will devour. It is my purpose. But I cannot. Instead now comes a wall of night to consume your pitiful world. Wall of night? The dredge? Dredge. Stone men marching across a long bridge? No. It is darkness. The egg white that has turned black. I am meant to devour the tapestry itself, not idly witness the dusk smother this rock. I am incomplete, a worm crawling through a dung field. Because of you. Who are you to take my destiny? What are you? Return what is mine. Uh-oh. Ivan. Juno? You're alive. You're alive. How? Where are you? Wait, where am I? Asleep, I presume, or unconscious. I'm in Ridgehorn, I think. A serpent was trying to kill me. Now I'm talking to you. Time is moving strangely. I've lost swaths of memories. But I found you. For a short time at least. The serpent said something about a long bridge. So I took a guess. It came after you? We saw it at Irontoft. Are you okay? They tried to turn me to ash after we spoke. I'd be surprised if that's the last we've seen of it. If that's the last we've seen of it. It could tear the land apart or crush cities if it wanted. What do we do? It gets worse. A prophecy of the gods that I've never heard of. There are still prophecies out there? It was vague, sounded like the serpent was supposed to swallow the world. Instead, some kind of darkness or nothingness is seeping from the north. It devours whatever it touches. That would explain why the dredge are swarming on us like someone kicked an anthill. Ivan, are you in danger? You could say so. Bellower is here. The Varl are holding him off, but not for much longer, I think. Of all, the Sunder, why the immortal one? Bellower, that is the worst of luck. I would have you come to me, but we'll have to do it the hard way. Listen closely. I will return to Strand and find passage down the Red River. You must leave Irontoft and meet me in Sighorn. Juno will never make this Sighorn. Bellower is about to overtake us. The Varl won't listen to a thing. Find a way. Do whatever it takes. I will not be able to contact you again before Sighorn. Go! And Ivan? Yes? I love you. Uh-oh. Love story. You've spent a lot of time next to him since he passed out. Just keeping an eye on him. It's not like that, Dad. He saved Ivor. He might save the rest of us. Can he hear us? He just moved. How long was I... You were out for a couple days. How do you feel? Juno. She's alive. I need to meet her in Sighorn. Hold on. Slow down. Who's Juno? She's my mentor on the Mender Council. She contacted me. Contacted you how? She's not like most Menders. What happened to her since I passed out? The Varl holding the dredge back, just barely. Bellower has disappeared. Ivor is still out of it. Jorndus and Hacken looting a couple hundred Varl away to Erebrang. I don't know how long we'll be able to hold off out here. Rook, I need your help. Take me to Sighorn. Juno is going to meet us there. Sighorn, that's got to be a week away at least. And just abandon Irontoft? Maybe. Or, no, I could destroy that godforsaken bridge myself. That would delay the immediate threat, but Jornder will never agree to it. I need to understand a few things, Ivan. Why won't the Varl King destroy the bridge? I can't completely understand it myself. The last time I mentioned it, he made his mind very clear. He'll let the city and the rest of the world fall before that damned bridge. How would you collapse that bridge by yourself? Not by myself. I could blast it apart, but this bridge wasn't made to fall. It'll take time and concentration. That's why I need your help. And the Varl will try to stop me. It could mean holding off both the dredge and the Varl. What do we do about the Bellower? I can't stop him, but I believe Juno can. That's how we need to go. We could just leave. And let the Varl die to give us a head start? It's not my first choice. I've done everything I can on my own. What is going on around here? That serpent? Bellower? Look, I know things are... It's a long story. How well do you know history? We're from a very small town in the woods. I'll keep it short. That's kind of funny. You know how men and Varl are made. The Loom Mother, the other gods. In the First Great War, the armies of men and Varl hated each other. They fought bitterly for land and dominance. Then one of the gods created the dredge, and they were such a threat that unless men and Varl set aside their differences, they threatened to wipe out both races. So they did. They ended the war, pushed the dredge into the north, and formed an alliance that has held ever since. The Second Great War began generations later. The dredge rallied their forces, defeated the Varl who watched the borders, and laid waste to unsuspecting settlements throughout the world. They were led by Sunder, powerful dredge warlords and weavers like Bellower. He was there in the Second Great War. Humanity was on the brink of extinction when the inner circle of menders went forth and finally sent the Sunder and the dredge deep underground. For the most part, the dredge haven't tried to return since. Well, until now. Those menders were called Valka. Juno wasn't there herself, but she's from their bloodline. So another great war has begun. If I didn't think the world was ending, it would be incredible. Ancient history playing out before us. What about the serpent? That's another story. There's nothing in the Mender's libraries about that thing. It must have something to do with the dredge returning. That seems likely. There has to be some way to... I can't believe the Varl will be so stubborn. Speak to Jordan yourself. He's in a great hall. Maybe you'll have more luck. Or maybe he'll put your head on a spike. Rook, I hate to put all this on your shoulders, but I've got a few friends here. Come to a decision quickly. Either way, we can't stay. We'll have to make it Sigurd home. Juno will know what to do. Alright. I'm ready to go. Let's get the hell out of here. Okay, I don't want to destroy the bridge. Let's go try to talk to Jornder first. See if he's willing to compromise. You'll do as I say. I'm not here to argue. I'm telling you that we're dying by dozens every day now. You sent our best away with Hacken. How long do you expect this to last? You asked for this command, Fasalt. Don't let them get across that bridge. Fasalt takes his leave just as you approach. Not great timing, you think to yourself. Thank you for the audience. I forget your name. Rook. Rook, how is Yngvar? Will he survive? I think so. If I remember Yngvar well enough, he hasn't told you why he faced down Bellower, did he? Yes, that sounds right. Yngvar confronted Asunder in his youth during the Great Wars. He won that fight. None other but the Menders have done that. He proved us stronger. Maybe he thought to do it again. Ivor killed Asunder? How did he end up in Skoger? You'd have to pry that from yourself. I don't know. He disappeared when the last king tried to name him Kender. It occurs to you that Jornder would not be on the throne now that that happened. But why are you here, Rook? Be brief. Oh, you have the answers. Wonderful. Come, sit upon the throne. Every man I've met thinks he'd rival the gods himself, only he were in charge. I'm over 400 years old, and I know that I know little. You are a child, an infant, yet you know everything. Listen, human, this story is not about you. If you jump from that bridge today, the world will not change. Now either help Faisal or take it, or leave my city. I don't care which. Damn it. Oh boy. I have to see what heroes I have left. I might fight, but we'll see what heroes we have available to us. Oh boy. A little scared about what we have. So we have... I think we're gonna do this. I think we're gonna fight on the bridge, guys. Ah, man. I'm debating it. Should we just run or fight? I don't want to destroy the bridge. That I'm certain of. Destroy bridge. Let's go, let's fight. At the war front, rows of Varl lined up, waiting for their turn to fill in as the warriors on the bridge battle dreads in one endless churn of bodies and blood. Faisal catches your eye between giving orders. You lost, human, he says. Fair enough, Fel. I'm not going to argue against putting you on the bridge, he says. But we've got plenty of wounded here as well if you can work a needle. If I don't have to fight, I won't. If I can... Alright, let's fight this time. You approach the bridge, which gets a raised eyebrow from Faisal, who is liking a dead warrior over his shoulder. Back from more, he says. Glancing out at the bridge, you can tell that they've lost ground on the bridge since yesterday. What's the plan here, you ask with concern. I just do what Jordan tells me, replies Faisal. Right now we're killing every dredge on that bridge, so throw in or piss off. You don't want to fight? Help me clear bodies off the bridge. Our warriors are getting choked up around them. Let's see if if Ivan's recovered, we will fight. If not, yes he has. Okay. It looks like we're gonna fight finally. As you approach on the third day, the warriors are in more disarray than usual. Where's Faisal, you ask one of the passing Varl. Didn't make it, he replies. Dredge are nearly at the mouth of the bridge, barely held back. Your mind starts to wander to dark places. You snap back to attention and realize nearly... Ivar, you yell, but he doesn't reply, plunging back into the nearest dredge before kicking over the side of the bridge. Come on, he screams at the Black Horde. Cursing, rush to his side in battle. Damn, Faisal died. Shit. Okay, we'll see how this turns out. Okay, I'm only really gonna swap. He needs to move back. I don't like him on the front lines. We'll move him up here. Boy. I want to see if I can just strike them with lightning. Okay, let's see. See how much damage it does. Nice. Let them come to me. Oh, wrong guy to attack. Damn it. Well, that's alright. Oh, we killed one of them with his lightning, so that's awesome. That makes me feel good. Boy. Let's see if we can't drop. Sweet, just killed another one. Yes, that's another one down. Wow, we are ripping into him. Sweet. Oh, he's down. That's hard. Oh, I didn't even notice Ivor's one arm. And we lost 2 dudes, okay? Boy, they're doing a lot more damage than I like. Yeah, absolutely. Okay, that's another one down. Where did this bastard come from? You sneaky little fucker. Okay. Okay. That went better than I lost 2 guys. I lost 1 guy I didn't want to lose, but yeah, that's fine. Enough of this, groans Ivor, who seems to have snapped out of his daze. This is getting us nowhere. You follow as he climbs the stairs and throws open the doors of the Great Hall. Yngvar, glad to see you well. You swear you catch a note of trepidation in the king's voice. Jorundr, enough. This fight cannot be won. Again, this? I'll be damned if that bitch falls during my reign. You'll let our whole race die? We'll all be gone someday, Yngvar. I don't need to tell you. There are no more Varl being made tomorrow, or 1,000 years from now. We are it. And I will not destroy what we have made. Would you leave no trace of us when we are gone? As if we never existed? I know this, but yours is one voice of many. I know that the Varl are equal. The days of Kenda are over. I ask these Varl, all there's left in the world, to follow me and live another day. Who do you think they will choose? The weight of the air in the Great Hall becomes so thick it nearly suffocates you. The silence continues for ages. Go on. Take the mender, destroy the bridge. Do it and leave. Take whoever would join you and do not return to my city. The alliance of man and Varl is through. What the hell? No, we don't want that to happen. That's no bueno. Okay, here we go. Led by Ivor, the Varl push hard one last time against the dredge until there is room enough for Ivan to take position and start raining down lightning bolts on the bridge supports. Before long, the masonry is a shattered mess and begins to give under its own weight. Varl and dredge alike race to escape the collapse. When the dust clears, there's a gulf between you and the furious dredge. There won't be crossing this way. You've gotten what you wanted, says Jorundr. Now leave. If I ever see man or mender again, it will be too soon. Ivan tells you Juno will be waiting for us in Sighorn. Despite the end of the immediate threat, many Varl choose to join Ivan instead of following Jorinder. You depart with a long caravan at your heels. Chapter 6 of Our Bones, the Hills. Interesting. I like how we brought no food with us. What the fuck were we thinking? Harsh words from one mother to another draw the attention of the entire caravan. My daughter marries Ragnar, no one. That reed-thin tramp you call the daughter will provide sons. The insulted mother bares her teeth, ready to attack. The two women look embarrassed, which turns to anger. You worry about your fighting, and I'll worry about my daughter. Both women glare at you before storming off. Okay. Now we're fucked. We run out of food. A well-tended farm with plenty of livestock draws a caravan's attention. Upon your arrival, the farmer and his workers stand defensively within plain sight, good weapons at the ready. The crossed arms make their thoughts clear without a word. No big surprise you'd be more interested in animals than me and mine, he says and spits. The answer is no, and I'll have these men watching you, so none of my livestock just happen to follow you away. Listen, we need to survive, okay? That's all that matters to me is the survival of this caravan. This little piddly-ass caravan. If the Varl would have brought us food, we'd be fine. It appears that large figures falling from the direction of Irontop. Oddleaf watches intently before finally saying, "They have a cart. I can hear it." You slow to get a better view and spy a small caravan of Varl. Eventually they catch up. Greetings, Ivor. It's been quite a while since we talked, hasn't it? I know you. Ubin? Never imagined to be the one to defy the king. What made you leave? Someone had to. What do you mean? Bellower is heading this way. Already? How is that possible? A group of Varl from Wormtoe showed up around the back of Irontop. The long way. Bellower and his army chased them across the summer path, they said. Past Wormtoe? That doesn't make sense. Bellower was at the bridge. He must have doubled back after that serpent cleared. While we fought on the bridge, he led half his forces around to approach Irontop from behind. The attack on the bridge was a feint? Don't let anyone tell you the Dredge aren't clever. Irontop will fall within a day. Maybe not. He's following you. I thought one of you might know why. You exchange nervous glances, but nobody speaks up. Must be me then. Is there something I don't know? That's quite a grudge he's holding if he's coming for you, Ivor. It doesn't matter. Our only chance is to get to Sigerholm. Juno will know what to do. We'll join you. I come bearing supplies and warriors. We'd be happy to kill a dredge or two, I believe. More supplies. Damn it, I didn't even have to threaten those farmers. The caravan stops at a split in the road. Ahead, the path leading to Sigerholm veers off into the hills, which are now swimming with familiar black shapes. Dredged that way too, grimaces Ivan. The summer path leads straight to Sigerholm, while taking the main road will add several days. They're everywhere by now, replies Zubin. I suggest we go around, past Hawkstorp. I hate to say it, you tell Ivan, but I'm not willing to walk into swarms of dredge anymore. Juno will have to wait. You turn around the long way. You turn toward the long round around instead, hoping you'd save lives in the process. There's a little city or village. I think we're about to hit 100 days. Hey, 100 days. Quite the journey. The sounds of a skirmish alert you to a Varl surrounded by a half-dozen armed fighters. One man spots you and shouts, "Leave us to our business. This Varl killed my father without reason." The Varl is about to respond when a man attacks. This giant swats the blade aside and silently watches for the next assault. The Varl shrugs and feels concerned, saying, "This one's father and I had a business deal. He lied. Now he's dead." "Lies," shouts the man. "You murdered him or a lie, you coward?" The man wildly attacked the Varl, who flexed him well enough, but you're certain how long he can keep up. "Ivor," you say, "how could we could use any Varl with a good sword arm, couldn't we?" He nods, readying his weapon. The men immediately fall back, which possibly fighting your entire army suddenly unappealing. They watch from a distance, shouting obscenities and something about injustice. The Varl turns toward you. "Didn't need the help, but if I'm going to travel, it may as well be in the company of other Varl." He falls in line with the others, and you return to travel. Okay, we made it to another little village. Nice. Let's see what happens. You enter a village of miners who want to know what has been happening recently between the rumblings of the quake and sightings of dredge in the distance. As you look around, you see a lot of elderly and children, and you know that these people will only be more mouths to feed. You welcome anyone who wishes to join the caravan. Many do, while others choose to stay in their homes and see things through. You wish them luck. Let's buy a few things from the market. Let me buy my first item. Oh, it costs renown? Oh boy. I don't think I'm willing to spend renown on that, unfortunately. Let's check my heroes. I don't want to spend renown. I don't have much, I don't think. I'd like to upgrade oh boy. Okay. We need to rest up for one day at least to get everyone back in fighting shape. Let's rest up. Okay. I wanna. Let's use our renown. Let's upgrade somebody. We might as well. We need one more day. I just want everyone fully healed, so we'll go one more day. Let's buy a few more supplies. Okay, let's get out of here. Okay. We upgraded a little bit. We got plenty of food. I think we're ready to go. Let's see what happens on our journey. Look at that, shouts one of your clansmen. The caravan stops to watch Dredge pulling into the village you just passed through. I hope anyone who stayed behind got out alive, says Alette, but you had your doubts. They're coming, says Ivor, pointing out a line of Dredge leaving the village and marching towards you. As you watch, the Dredge in front falls over, and the one behind it falls as well. You hear a twang to your left. Nid, the archery student of Oddleaps, who you called deftly shooting a snow rabbit, is firing arrows down a hill. Another Dredge topples. That's incredible, says Oddleaps. We should get out of here. The next shot bounces over Dredge's armors, but the one after that doesn't, and the Colossus falls to her knee. Another Dredge goes down before you got moving again. Why don't you come along the next time you want to try out that bow, you tell Nid, who nods with a smile on her face. Nice. A woman's stifled scream falls to overly concern anyone. Fails to overly concern. It's only a matter of time before the expected mother gave birth. The caravan is simply excited by this first sign of new life since the trip began. When the baby's cries replace the mother's, the entire caravan cheers. You raise your drink to the family, saying, "Tomorrow we rest and feast with strength and long life." Again, everyone cheers, glad to forget their worries for some small time. We lost a lot more than I was hoping for, but that's fine. That's the decision I made. Okay, we made it to another Godstone. Godstone of Dunder passes around you. The frozen climates here, it looks like the rock is split and is falling apart, held together only by the deep snow. Curiously, instead of between the stones, the one drops off completely, picking up again once you pass through. I almost wonder if we should rest here for the night, says Ivor, who seems to have noticed the same thing. With all the snow around it, Dredge might not even be able to find us. You walk around the camp before settling in. Along each strand of Dunder's massive beard is carved a different part of his story, and you turn your head to and fro to read it. While the Loon Mother was the first to create, she soon found a counterpart in Dunder, who embodies her ideals in a masculine form. Dunder took some of her creations, gave him beard, and showed him the secrets of smithing. And many remember him just as fondly for teaching them games and songs of mirth. As the camp settles in, you notice a group of boys huddled around something. They show you an offering box, carved into the Godstone itself. The box is an elaborate construction of interlocking pieces which slide around untouched. You can't get it open, they tell you. It's like a puzzle. Boys take turns working on the puzzle and give you tips when it's your turn, though you don't seem to make much progress. Eventually they leave to sleep until it's just you and a couple of other determined youngsters. That was stupid of me. That was dumb of me. Oh, there's Hawkstorp. Another village. We could probably get some more food. Someone's been nicking extra goods from the supplies, our concerned woman tells you. Counted these myself yesterday, no mistake. This keeps up, we'll all be starving before long. Your clansmen loathe the idea of more stringent meals. Accusations abound and 2 different fights erupt before you grant them sense of war. Ew. We've crossed the mountains, guys. We're back in the grass. In the grass. In the grass? I guess we're still technically in the grass. In the distance, Hawkstorp smolders like an old campfire. Even from here, you can see black figures shambling through it. That looks like a dead town, remarks Ivor, confirming your impression. There's usually survivors, Olive reminds you. I hope others will do the same for me. Dredge are nothing we haven't faced before. Ivor grunts, but otherwise says nothing. Besides, it might throw Bellower off the scent a bit. You head a day's march out towards Hawkstorp. Oh shit. Maybe I shouldn't be doing these. I just want some more renown, so that's why we're doing this fight. As soon as you step foot in a small town, you think you made a mistake. It's thoroughly littered with corpses. Within moments, the dredge are upon you as though you stirred up an angry hornet's nest. You draw your weapons. Uh-oh. Let's do it. Let's see if we can't do some lightning damage. Only hurt one of them, huh? Oh boy. That's no good. We gotta take him out immediately. I think he's gonna kill. Boy, I didn't do as much damage as I was hoping. Okay, he's dead. Wow, he completely fucking wiped me out. Fuck. I can't believe how quickly Rook got killed. Holy shit. Where did he come from, damn it? Hopefully it'll hurt him and his little partner there. Come on. Okay, big guy's down. That's another one dead. Boy. All right. We're about to lose Ivor, aren't we? Nope, almost. Yep, Ivor's down. Ah, so close to dying. Yeah, it takes a certain level. I'm not really super good at it, but I have fun. It's a pretty fun game. What kind of bullshit is that? That's absolute horseshit. Deflected all of it. Damn it. I think we're about to lose this fight. Can I restart the fight? No? This is certainly gonna make for an interesting battle. Yep, we just lost him. Can we hold out long enough? Okay, that's another one down. At least. Okay, well. Why does it do that? Why don't you attack the guy in front? That went really shit. Really, really shit, but we got it. Oh boy, we're gonna have to rest for a long time. That was really bad. I didn't know if we've ever spoken. I'm Nid, your rook, I know. We've actually been traveling together for a long time. Isn't it strange how you can be so close to people and not know them? Every day I pass people I swear I've never seen before. I wanted to thank you for letting me join you. Have you always been such a good shot? Honestly, I never even tried before Oddleaf made me. I spent my whole life making clothes. Cleaning. Oddleaf's good, but I don't think it was all her doing. It feels right. I just look where I want to go. Anyway, I feel better. The caravan, the people worrying all day and making problems. Sometimes they really stew in their misery. I'm glad I can do something something helpful. I don't think you're from Skogar. I knew most of the people there. No, I had a house in Frostvarel, but we were driven out when the dredge started to show up. My husband died trying to protect our home. My sons and I were thrown out into the fields. I'm sorry. Eccles' men killed my husband. When we left, I was angry. I was the one who had to leave their home. How do I deserve this? You look away momentarily, not sure what to say. But I've let it go. I have 3 sons. I don't want them to grow up with hatred in their hearts. That's why I wanted to thank you. You're welcome. I should be going. Don't think anything of it. We all have our own problems to deal with. Let me know if you need me to put an arrow in something. Okay. Okay, how much rest do we need? Oh boy. Let's see how badly the damage was done. 3 days. Okay. That's fine. How much food do we have? Okay, that's fine. Let's see if we can't upgrade anybody. Now we can give him a okay. I'm pretty sure I can't buy any more supplies. So I think we'll be moving on. Let me just check real quick. Nope. Okay. Let's get the hell out of here. Back onto the road to continue our journey. Okay. Some clansmen have discovered a large patch of wild fruit. When you approach, you see some people have begun to sample them. A mother frets about whether they're safe after overhearing one of the children say that it tastes funny. Others start gathering by the basketful. Many clansmen follow your lead while others continue eating and collecting. Later that day, a few fruit-stained peasants stumble around with drunken grins. Apparently the fruit is fermented, not poisonous. Oh, we got some supplies. That's not bad. I'll take it. Yeah, I gotta fix the mic thing. Okay, here we go. Oh, another godstone. Nice. Wonder what god this is. Godstone for Ingrid, goddess of knowledge, looks on as the caravan takes a much-needed rest. Ivor shoos some children away from a solitary dredge slinger, lying dead beneath the stone. Should we be worried about that, you ask Ivor, pointing to the dredge body. I don't think so, he replies. Still, couldn't hurt to have a few guards look around. Hours pass without warning. Ingrid's godstone is carved with ancient runes which don't make much sense to you, though Ivan tells you some of the menders have deciphered them. It's how the menders learned the language of the gods. Past the largest stone, a long series of slabs contain more writing all the way down the hill. The odd thing, he tells you, is that the writing occasionally changes depending on who is reading it. Usually it describes the history of the gods, but it could be about nearly any topic. Sadly, Ivan doesn't know how to read it himself. Juno could, he says. Uh-oh, what are we looking at? I didn't even... Leave it. On the ground before the death is a small stony figure, its hand searching for something you can't find. That's... Oh, what? They're having babies? The dredge is a woman? You've been killing women? Been slaughtering women and children this whole time? Leaving them to die? In a war, it's only the males who fight. We've been fighting these dredge the whole way. Why are women with children on their backs attacking us? They're not invading, they're running. Everyone stops dead in their tracks. The entire caravan is gathered around, aghast. When I spoke to Juno, she told me something was coming. She didn't know what. Darkness, something black is covering the world, and the dredge are running from it, just as we're running from them. The serpent, the quake, it's all the beginning of the end. Ivor, you knew? Why? Why didn't you say something? When I was young, I killed one of the Sunder during the Second Great War. We called it Raise. Every time we would build our defenses, it would flatten them and push us back again. I became separated from the rest of the Varl and stumbled upon Raise deep in a snowstorm. Alone. She was nursing. I threw my axe. It twisted in the wind. Her son died in her arms. She was so pathetic, kneeling in the snow. She didn't even try to stop me when I took her head. That's how I killed the Sunder. When I found my way to Grofheim, the Varl wanted to make me Kender, next to be king. I left, walked until I ended up in Skoger, where no one knew what I'd done. Damn! For a long time, nobody says a thing until a child breaks the silence. What did you do with the baby, she asked. A lump forms in your throat, looking at the small obsidian creature squirming before you. You argue strongly for showing mercy and humanity. Some of the women in the caravan hesitantly agree to take in the dredge infant, while others are furious about bringing it along. Not long after one of the women comes to you, its swaddling is being held by this, she says, giving you a hairpin that looks distinctly undredge-like. An inscription on the silver almost slips your notice. Perverse, from the goddess herself, if you ask me. Persevere, sorry. Okay, we have a little baby now with us. On the road again. Okay. You're making the Rizzo rounds when you hear a rather loud debate coming from the area the Varl have gathered. Ivor joins you as you approach. Ubin, you'd rather be known for falling asleep and dying in the corner of a meat house than battling asunder? No, I'd rather be known for not dying. Don't even know what you're worried about. I did this 100 times in the Great Wars. Take some warriors, plow headfirst into the dredge. They follow you into the hills, get lost, now they're not following you. When you did this 100 times, did they have Bellower leading them? Have you ever heard about the time I hit Bellower in the head with a throwing axe? Careful, my friend. A lot of old history getting thrown around here. The warriors were just noting that there's a damn good number of dredge on our asses. Bellower pulling up the rear. This one thinks he can just wander up there and throw them off our tracks. How about some gratitude? Thought you'd be happy to finally be oldest Varl in the land, Ubin. I'm never happy to lose more Varl, Krumer. Besides, I'm not convinced you're really older than me. Ha! That might work on Ivor, little one. I'm not asking for your blessing. In the old days, I'd already be halfway to the battlefield by now. Speaking of which, you're coming, Yagnar? You could ask Bellover for your arm back. Don't think so. Not exactly in the mood right now. Alright then. I'll tell Hardborg you said hello. Is he coming back? He always has before. But this time feels different, I fear. Why the fuck did he leave? What the fuck? A group of men with broad shoulders and thick cloaks approach the caravan. They might be outlaws you hear nearby, and the idea quickly ripples through the clansmen. One of the strangers approaches, saying, "We've run out of food. Any help would be welcome." His hard eyes reveal nothing of his motivations. You consider how you want to approach this. The men look surprised by your offer. In short order, they join the caravan and start sharing tales and drinks. Unfortunately, it is less than a day later that you discover they vanished along with a sizable portion of your supplies. Oh my god, you sons of motherfuckers. Hey, we made it to Sigurholm. Gather round, doubters, echoes a shout in the distance as crewmen and his band of warriors break through nearby foliage and behold the invincible Varl. The caravan is thrilled to see crewmen return safely. Did the plan work? Asked Ubin. Worked, responds crewman. Of course it worked. Same old dredge. Should be another day or two at least before they even find their own asses. And if you apologize, I'll tell you I found these, Groomer says, tossing you a pair of leather gloves that looks big enough for a Varl. He leans in close, whispering so Ubin can't hear. Has something to do with a raven's nest and a hair tie. Nice, dude. I didn't think he'd come back. That's great news.
As Sigurholm approaches, we fear the worst. The once calm lake surrounding it now looks like a bowl that has been flipped. Proud homes sinking into muddy water. A side effect of the quake. What has the rest of the world become on the other side of those mountains?
One catastrophe to another, said Alif as you pull into Sigurholm. The town appears to be sinking to the lake. Townspeople peek from dark windows and makeshift hovels further up the hill. No, says Ivan, looking frantic. Where is she? He runs to the front of the caravan, looking out over the water. Juno isn't here. And you get the creeping feeling you're not welcome either. Going upriver looks out the question. The beach is bare, aside from the occasional skeleton of a ruined fishing boat. You reluctantly set up camp in a sinking town. All I'm saying is, how long will you be willing to wait? While taking stock of your caravan, you've inadvertently walked into a debate between Oddleaf and Ivan. As long as we need to. And I think we need to get out of here. I don't feel good about this place. Why? What's wrong? Something doesn't feel right. And the people here are staring at us like those vultures in the wastes. I'm sorry, Ivan. I think Oddleaf is right. I saw a man. The whole time we were setting up, he was just watching me. In a creepy way. And how long before the dredge find us here? Juno will come. Just give it a little more time. Rook, listen to me. I need you to trust me on this. Okay. Let's talk to Ivan. You're really worried about her, aren't you? What? Oh, Juno? Worry doesn't begin to describe it. If she doesn't find us here, or something has happened to her, are you sure what you saw was real? It could have been a dream, or I don't know. You were pretty exhausted. I don't know. To be honest, I'm not sure anymore. Everything is a blur. Don't tell the others I said that. I have to hope it wasn't just a dream. What's it like to be a mender? Being a mender? I guess I never really thought about it like that. It's just part of me. I knew very young that I would join the order. Born into it, you could say. My brother and father, both menders. The guild is for lots of people now. Builders and healers. Do they all pull lightning out of the sky? No, no, that's not normal. It's one of the reasons I know Juno. She's one of the council. She helps me control things like this, so we don't end up scaring people. How exactly does weaving work, anyway? Well, the hardest part is usually seeing the threads. Everything is part of the tapestry. It's made of threads woven together. If you can see the threads, you can manipulate them. I don't know how to explain it, really. It's like trying to play a harp with invisible strings. Look at my staff, for example. Some menders carve intricate patterns in the wood to help them remember the shapes of... like I said, hard to explain. Why is Bellower still following us? I saw Grafheim as a berm. Ivan gets a faraway look in his eyes. The thunder blew through like a tempest. Devarl fell in the thousands. Most of the thunder left the city and headed south. Who knows where they are now? They might be destroying every town they come to, or heading toward Arberang. Bellower stayed in Grafheim, just for the sport of it, I think. As we fled to Irontoft, I thought he must want to wipe Devarl off the map completely. But then he came after us. Maybe he knew Ivor was the one who killed Reyes. Maybe. But let's just make sure it doesn't catch up. Do you think this is the end times? I don't know what to think. I wish I could give you a better answer. Even if we escaped the dredge, the surf in the set of darkness was covering the world. I don't know how long it will take, or what it means, even. I'm just trying to solve one problem at a time. The Menners are in Arberang. If we can find ships and make it the capital, we might have a chance. How many people need healing? Oh, everyone's fully healed. Let's put Coomer back up here. Alright. I think we're ready to leave. I think we're ready to continue on. I'll be right back, guys. And I'm ready to continue. Not for much longer. Just for a little bit more, then we're done. Look, wait please, Ivan begs. She said she'd be here. We need her. You can tell he's terrified of leaving, as though he'd be giving up on Juno. A scuffle is broken out in front of the houses. Thief, shouts one of your people as a group of strangers flee from your camp. Olive is already running direction. They took our supplies, you hear from nearby. Uh-oh. Now we gotta kill him. Let's do it. I'm not sure right now, Nadine. I've got to gather a list of games I'm interested in playing through. There's certainly a few. I just gotta figure out which ones I want to start with. Oh, he did a lot of damage to me. those archers have got to go. It's gonna be a problem. Hoping to do a little more damage. Ow. He's dead, so that's one less we gotta worry about. Okay, that's another one dead. Nice. So you're gonna kill him? Almost. Damn, Rook. Okay, he's down. Oh, damn, man. Rook sucks. He's pissing me off with his weak ass. Okay, there's another one dead. Okay, he resisted everything. I didn't know what happened there. Dead. She's dead. So only Rook got hurt in battle, so that's not too bad, all things considered. Nice, that's not bad. I'll take it. Okay. A gaunt man and woman approach a caravan, hands held high. A word, friend, the man says. We are poor farmers, down on our luck. The woman hits him and says, we're outlaws, plain and simple. 10 of us and we'll help you in a fight for some food up front. Misunderstandings, the man says. Mead houses are confusing. Never know when you're drunk when you drank your share. The woman hits him again and says, we've stolen, killed a few when we had to. Kills that might benefit you out here. Damn, they stole our supplies. What the hell? Sons of bitches. Everyone keeps stealing our shit. Okay. Stop! A resolute voice calls from somewhere in front of you. The surrounding terrain comes alive with armed fighters surrounding the caravan. No need for bloodshed, the leader says. Leave a couple of wagons and pretend you never even stopped here. I'm guessing you have no idea the dredge are on their way, you shout. If that's the case, friend, says the leader, we need the supplies more than ever. Oh, yeah, well, I was gonna... Yeah, you know, the caravan, Nadine, takes precedence for me over anybody we find. Unless they can give us supplies, I'm only in it to keep our people alive. Simple as that. Alright. Let's go into battle. I don't know why they put this guy down here. I want as many people as close. I'd like them closer. Besides the mender. The mender will be back here. Alright. Let's do it! Okay, that's one down. That was simple enough. Damn, he did 4 shield damage? Holy shit. I gotta mend his, well, she's dead. The archer was annoying, so no, we don't have to worry about the archer. Stupid flail. Wow. Hey, another one down. No, don't kill him. He almost killed. He almost killed Ivor, dude. Oh, motherfucker, dude. Damn it. Damn, I didn't want Ivor to go down, but it's better just one than all. So I'll take it for what it is. The villagers here are completely oblivious to the destruction that is coming. All we've seen is some dark figures far off, they tell you. Aside from a few young families, they're reluctant to pick up their things and join you. That's fine, guys. You don't have to join us. Only 3 days to heal. Damn. Okay. That's fine. How many supplies do we have? I think 13? Yeah. We'll Alright, we're getting the hell out of here. Let's keep pushing on to the next town. And then I think that'll be the end of the stream. But I'd like to make it to the next town at least. Uh-oh, we're going through a heavily wooded area. This doesn't seem like a good idea. An old man sits astride an overgrown portion of the trail. You lost, you ask? He adjusts the leather strap on his head and says, No. Are you? He jumps up and shuffles toward a caravan, his tattered clothes revealing no weapons. Well, I've seen better, the old man says, peering into the supply wagons, but I'll join you. He stands next to a fighter, throws his beard over his shoulder, and puffs up his chest. The fighter grins and the stranger exhales, asking, What are we waiting for? Lead the way. Keep pace, the old man puffs through his mustache. No fleeter than old Unar, and husband, mind your wives. I'm cursed with the golden tongue, not silver. The caravan enjoys a good laugh as they start moving once again. As you're nodding off to sleep, shouts of fire pull you back to attention. Flames quickly consume a supply wagon and a few tents. A woman cries out, "My boy!" and points to a burning tent close to the outlying barrel. Two of the giants are motionless, staring at the spreading fire with terror in their eyes. Wrapping your cloak around you, the smoke, flames, and tent become a blur as you grab the boy and slice through the back canvas with your hunting knife. You meet the ashamed look of the older Varl while the crowd cheers on your heroic act. Unfortunately, the supply wagon did not make it. What in the depths was that about, you muttered to yourself. Something about the fire. Hit this board, they don't like it. Damn, I lost so much supplies. That is a bad thing that just happened to us. Holy crap. I am not happy about that. Alright, we're at the next Godstone. This one looks pretty cool. The imposing Godstone of Bjorulf approaches. His severe visage makes it feel like he's watching you even now. The caravan spreads out, happy to be free of the confining forest and in open fields. Hogan pulls you aside to show you some red berries growing on an ash tree that looks like it was chopped down long ago. These shouldn't be growing here, he says excitedly. I haven't seen these in a long time. He and Mogan busily go about collecting the berries. In fact, in honor of Bjorulf, some of the caravan crack kegs of meat and wine before anyone can stop them. "To the only God that matters," they shout. Everyone drinks and you're glad for the merriment that has swept over the caravan. You look up at the Godstone, Bjorulf's head surrounded by images of casks and drinking horns. Though he was always depicted as being stern, Bjorulf was one of the most popular gods of men in Varl, the one who taught them how to brew. It seems like more than coincidence that the long fields around Bjorulf's stone have always been excellent for growing anything you could need for a good drink. What exactly are these, you ask Hogan? When I would travel to Beauregard with my father, sometimes he'd buy us a few of these, Hogan replies. Couldn't be a luckier find. See for yourself. You travel and you can feel energy returning to your tired limbs. Not taking a few more would be a wasted opportunity, you figure. As the hour becomes late, the caravan is eventually ready to go back on the road. The day by Bjorulf's stone is one of the few memories that hasn't been tarnished by the specter of bad fortunes, you think to yourself. Okay. It was a small town at least, so we got that going for us. A mother's scream floods the caravan. Her daughter lies dead in a tent. We all know who did this, she spits, staring directly at the woman she scuffled with previously. Murder over a marriage? In these times, something must be done. The accused woman remains silent. A healer joined you in inspecting the young girl's corpse. An old infection, says the healer. No punctures, no choking, no poison. She died of disease. You report the news to the caravan. The mother admits that she had always known her daughter was ill, and everyone moves on. Rainovic. We made it to Rainovic, guys. Let's see what Rainovic has to offer.
Though judging by stray dredge stalking through empty fields, it is barely even that anymore.
Rainovic comes and goes as a long series of farmhouses, abandoned and crawling with dredge. The farmers have probably fled to Borgsgard. You should try to hurry past, but are eventually spotted. Dredge start ambling in your direction. What is that? Points out oddly up near one of the longhouses. In the distance, a large person, clothes seemingly covered in blood, is cursing loudly and stumbling about. He staggers into a longhouse, laughing. The dredger, heading your direction, turn back, roaring, and begin to pound on the longhouse door. They seem to be holding a grudge against this particular person. You doubt the door will hold long. Against my better judgment, we should probably do something, you say. The others agree, even though it means putting them all at risk. As you quietly approach, the dredge have managed to splinter the door and break through. Hey, shouts Varl, wearing all red, standing on the other side of the dredge. Came all the way up here just for me? He seems unconcerned about the dredge as he hoists his enormous sword. We need him. We want more Varl on the team. Let's get him. And then after that, we'll end the stream. This is possibly the final fight of the day, depending on how this goes. That was a quick death. Wow. We already got half health, so that's nice. Boy. Damn, dude, Rook is so annoying. Let's hope this doesn't affect my team. It just hits. Okay, I'll take it. Okay, he's dead. Rook is... man. To be quite honest, both of the human fighters are awful. Wrong guy. Fuck me with this. It's okay. I think we're gonna swap Rook out. Rook is a lot weaker than I thought he would be. I mean, to be quite honest, almost all the humans are shit. Besides Mender, or besides Ivan, he's super good at his craft. I mean, he's the best human, easily. Everyone else sucks to fight with. Alright, that's that. Hopefully that dude decides to join us. That way we can get rid of one of the humans. That's the goal. Okay, welcome to my mead house, Sigbjorn's House of Mead. Wasn't expecting to all this far south, but this drunk. I can see that. There are people huddled in the corners of the mead hall looking on with uneasiness. Who are all these? Who are you people? No, they're my friends. They made this place. It's not really mine. You lured Dredge back to a room full of unarmed people? What is wrong with you? Come on, I saved everyone in here. They shared some fine drink. The best drink. Wait, I was saving your ass. Remember that part? If you knew you'd come up here, you could have told me. What do we do with this guy? The townspeople show you such a huge stack of barrels full of quality meat, you help them haul back to the caravan. Hey, we got him! Okay. Let's, hopefully we stay. Nope. With some help, you gather up the cask of mead and head back to the caravan, Sigbjorn and the other survivors in tow. The caravan gives the boisterous Var a large berth as you set off for Borgard. I was hoping, okay, we'll see what happens. I was hoping to at least heal up, but I guess not. Ugh, what did I do? Sigbjorn wakes in a pool of his own sick. Why am I surrounded by small people? The other clansmen let him sleep off his drunken stupor on the ground, and this morning he's paying the price. Reluctantly, your clansmen offer any food and drink they can scrounge together for the moaning Varl. When one offers a thin meat, he pushes it away. In fact, take this away from me, he says, handing you his massive meat stein. Eventually, Sigborn comes to you. I won't get into details, he says. I'm supposed to bring those casks from Ravenik back to Bosgard. I drank maybe half, by accident. Point is, Sigborn continues, you don't tell anybody what happened, and I won't tell anyone about the meat you got, okay? Trust me on this one. Unar, the quirky old man with the leather headband, says, if there's one thing I know better than women and meat, it's, well, nothing. But I know when a group could use some help. Just nod you and let old Umar make everything better. No questions now. That evening, Umar clears his throat and loudly recites a tale of travelers ending with war and death behind them, seeking hope instead. They carried on with courage, using heart and head. Yeah, what the hell? That was awesome. Is that a town we can go to? Okay, I think we made it to the next major town.
Past steep cliffs,
If nothing crazy happens, that'll be it for the stream. I know I've said it like 3 times, but this is officially
and gamble.
it.
Our best hope for
I
salvation.
think. I hope.
Or our graves.
I hope. Because we're getting there. Finally, you arrive at Bosgard, where the walls stretch for miles in both directions and are littered with the bodies of Dredge, Varl, and men. Excuse the mess, shouts the voice from above the gates. Looking up, you spy a striking Varl, his face wreathed with matted black hair. Movement at the gate catches your eye. Dredge are still banging on the gate doors without luck. Let us in, you shout! Sigborn pushes past. I won't be hearing the end of this for a while, he says before yelling, Open up, Bolverk! They dug me out of Ravenik! You hear a laugh echoing on the wind as the doors creak. A dozen armed men led by the master Varl make quick work of the Dredge and usher you into the city. Okay. You may be interested to know they brought a mender. You didn't go to get a mender. Where's the mead? Sigborn shrugs unapologetically. I guess the mender will do. Either we got a chance now or we're completely screwed. I'm Rook. We've come a long ways. Some far as Skoger. Are you in charge here? In charge of the governor, I suppose. Listen, if you have something to tell him, say it now. Otherwise, you're on your own. I don't care where you go, but stirring up trouble is probably the only reason you'll see me again. It won't be to talk. Mender, come along. We're going to go see the governor. Bolverk and Sigmar leave with Eyvind, who goes willingly, signaling that he's fine. Fane. This is just like Frostfeller all over again. This is nothing like Frostfeller. The one in Bearskin is probably leading the Ravens. Ravens! It depends on who they're working for. Hopefully it really is the governor and not someone trying to strong-arm their way into his seat. I guess we'll wait for Ivan to tell us, if he comes back. I'm not worried about Ivan. I'm worried about the army of refugees we brought, who don't belong here. You're probably right. Nobody ever uttered a nice thing about Bosgard. So what now? We have to go to the docks and see what our options are, in case we need to leave quickly. Did you notice the city guards when we came in? What guards? I have a feeling the Ravens are all that we got left. Something serious went down. And when Bellower gets here, he's gonna walk right through this place without even breaking his stride. That's... okay. Alright, guys. We made it to Bosgard. I think that's what it's called. Quite a journey today. Almost 4 hours of journeying. I think that's where we'll end the stream. Thanks for everyone who stopped by to check out the channel. Nadine, thank you for hosting and sticking around in chat. I appreciate everyone watching. And I'll see you guys possibly tomorrow for another leg of our journey with the Banner Saga. Thank you guys, and have a spectacular day.